what is happening at the moment in Gaza is so horrendous. A hell on earth is being created for those people. They are living through a hell on earth, and what they deserve after this is a heaven on earth. And I will fight to my last breath to make that possible for the Palestinian people. I am here today to stand in solidarity with the Palestinian people who are currently suffering and enduring the worst thing that I've ever seen in my life. I am deeply pained, moved by the suffering that I'm witnessing coming out of Gaza every day, but also the love that I'm seeing coming out of Gaza every day. That really is the thing that is breaking my heart into a million pieces, and also the thing that makes me feel so motivated to be here today and to risk whatever it is to risk being called an anti-Semite, or those are the sort of slurs that are often used against Palestine or activists for Palestine. The other reason that I'm here is to call for a ceasefire, is to put pressure on our government in the UK and Western governments to have a ceasefire immediately. There is nothing controversial with wanting them to stop bombing children. The third reason I'm here is to stand in solidarity with my brothers and sisters and siblings in the UK who are under really quite extreme rhetoric, I would say, from our Prime Minister Rishi Sunak about being able to use our democratic rights of gathering and having a voice, a collective voice, which is absolutely essential in a healthy and thriving democracy. The idea that these marches are hate marches is quite simply laughable. It's absolutely laughable. I'm not even going to use a word like propaganda, because even that is loaded. It's like every time that I have been to an event, a march in Palestine, or any event for Palestine, it has been completely multicultural, like the most multicultural, multi-faith gatherings that I've ever seen in any activism that I've been a part of. It has been peaceful, full of love, full of singing and music and drumming, but like peaceful and gentle. And the reason why people are coming out in so many numbers, which I think the government finds so threatening, is because we are all. It is for love. It is for the love of life and understanding that every life is precious. And when any life is being treated as though it isn't precious, and that is what's happening right now. Palestinian lives are being treated as though they are nothing. And guess what? The public, humanity, will rise up against that. Like, we are being good shepherds. You can use all sorts of analogies for this, but people will not stand for it. And I think that the world governments, I hope, will get the message pretty soon that people aren't going to stop. And this movement is just going to grow and grow. And it isn't threatening, it isn't violent, it is full of love, but we are absolutely, we will never stop. I will never stop. Something has changed for me. I have never felt like this in my life before. And I have been an activist for a long, long time, and I have, had so many different causes that I've campaigned for, which have been really close to my heart. But what is happening at the moment in Gaza is so horrendous. A hell on earth is being created for those people. They are living through a hell on earth, and what they deserve after this is a heaven on earth. And I will fight to my last breath to make that possible for the Palestinian people. The liberal legacy media have absolutely dragged me through the press for anti-Semitism. They took all of the context away, and it was completely unfair. So that is why independent media, things like Double Down News, we have to support. So if you can afford to, I would absolutely recommend joining Double Down News on Patreon.